Today we're spectating an entire lobby full of Rebirth demons, all playing for $1 million. That is not clickbait. $1 million is on the line in the next couple matches. We're going to be spectating with some of the biggest, not content creators, pros on Rebirth Island, such as DiazBiffle, Aydan, teams like 100 Thieves, FaZe, all on Rebirth Island competing against each other. This is EWC, the biggest Rebirth tournament of the year, and you guys might be wondering, Lucky, why are you not in this tournament? Well, it's simple. I'm too good. Kidding. I used to compete. I have not competed in a while, but I might, like, if Rebirth Island is in the mix next year, I don't see why I wouldn't want to, I guess you could say, compete again. I don't know. I've been getting an itch after watching these guys play, but let's go ahead and hop on board here. This is Noobs getting taken out by DiazBiffle, my little brother. It's nice to watch Baby D take over the scene while I'm gone. You feel me? Shifty now, his teammate chasing Dongy. Now keep in mind, for this match specifically, Virtus Pro, which is a team that Falcons is currently chasing, Sage, Noobs, and Dongy. They're on match point. Match point basically means that if that team wins this match, they win the entire tournament. All that team needs to do is win the game. So what Shifty and the Team Falcons is doing right now is constantly landing on these guys so that they don't win the game. Because if they don't win the game, then there's going to be another match played. Keep going here, though. It'd be interesting to see what the pros are using as well.
Anything they've tried to do so far, though, is Twisted Mind. The zone is cutting off.
Sage here now. They're on a bit of a regain. Bottom left-hand side. LC10 in hand, dropping cash. Possibly trying to buy.
If you're a Gentlemates fan, they've got a little room that they need to gain on this leaderboard. Here's a quick
no, it's not. This is 100 Thieves. Gabe, Blast, Skullface, holding down control center. What I've noticed about, you know, pro lobbies, speaking from experience, from watching, from playing, they play completely different than anything you've ever seen before. Way different than ranked, right? It goes like probably casuals, then pubs, then ranked play, probably around there with pubs, and then on the tippity top, you have, I would even say top 250. Then you have, you know, competition lobbies where it's all the bets on the same lobby. And what makes it so different, now we got Aydan pulling up. I didn't even know Aydan pulling up here as well. Wow. These guys will kind of stay at a PY for a lot longer and they hold it down.
On the back end of this, is Falcons starting to get themselves involved as well. Aydan could push in here.
Come on, Aydan, get in there.
He sells here. Almond is by himself on the anchor position, and everybody knows Twisted Minds is also on match point.
Yep, Noob's swimming away here, trying to stay alive. Reminder, they need to win the game.
It's trying to get out by the hair on his chin. Just about survived, but oh my goodness me, observers, if you leave this fight, I will come over to production. We've got to stay here with another team who can potentially want to win this.
Done. And all dead.
Squad 9 wiped. Squad 9
so now that they're wiped,
winning this game. The Falcons have
that team can no longer win.
Twisted Minds, the only team on match point still on this map. The Falcons playing it hyper aggressive and it pays off.
Wow, I love it.
We've been waiting for.
I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys like watching Verdansk or Rebirth Island competitive? A big reason I stepped away from comp too was it was all battle royale and I got bored of it. Battle royale comp to me just, it's not as much fun on this game specifically. It might be fun in Battlefield. Might have to revisit that. But on Call of Duty, I mean, bro, look at this non-stop fighting. If we're watching Battle Royale, you don't see a fight within the first 20 minutes. It's like 20 minutes of build-up and 5 minutes of fighting. This is non-stop.
They gotta take down the top teams if they want to keep playing. Aydan versus Biffle versus Shifty. With the help of his, he knows he can't overtake.
That was Shifty just gunned him.
1v1, cleans him up, then gets traded up by Z-Smith from behind. With the help of another, Almond is last alive.
Running around.
Buying time over in Factory.
Nice. There's no one, look at the top left. There's no one near him other than his teammate that just spawned out. This is good. I love this, dude. I wish that Call of Duty would allow me to have spectator mode in our customs. Let me see if I can move my camera out as well, so I'm not taking up too much of it. We'll go a little bit smaller there.
Serious amount of trouble. He's actually going to find Grommelog and the rest of the team back in just,
there you guys go.
and I mean just in time.
Make it a little bit easier for you guys to see.
Gentlemates are another team we cannot count out.
The
here.
live
We'll
reactions.
speak on just very, very briefly. Thieves are nearly at that.
You guys know what guns are using. LC10 Cypher. Ooh, it's Cinemag 2 on an LC10 is interesting. Cypher, no sight on it. The class that they use is very interesting.
Of course, we're going all the way to the north side of the map. Team Vision did lose their battle against the Gentlemates, which allowed Gentlemates to get involved and come play for some of the other teams jockeying on the leaderboard. The Gentlemates only needed about a 30-35 point game or so to breach threshold.
Getting involved.
So this is a good game
Running out.
as FaZe, it does look like, is wiped off the map. And well,
FaZe is out.
It's not going to be right about this one.
Twisted Minds keeping themselves, well, pretty much out of the action here. They're keeping their noses very, very clean.
What's this plan here?
Is where they are now starting to get themselves involved with 100T, looking to get themselves involved in the next game if we see it. They're 1.4 points away from securing themselves onto match point.
Now we're getting a little bit of a slower gameplay right now because majority of these players aren't going to be like rushing at stuff with the rotation zone coming in. I'll be honest, my Twisted Minds, which is the team we're spectating right now, if I'm them, like, gotta be worried about the rotation. I don't think that team's gonna push it up. Like Diaz's team and Falcon's team, they are in the center. Like, they're good to go. They do not have to move. You don't want to be late on a row, especially in a custom game lobby like this. Never be late on a row.
On to kind of the western side near Industries. Again, they needed only a couple points to breach threshold, and they've already gotten several kills to start things off.
Gramalok too. I think that's an EU team. They're doing good. You guys can see everything now, right? Yeah, that should be good. Good. Whoa, whoa. I was going to say good shots. Hold on, Gabe. Hold on. The Gabe is a goon, though. One of the best players in the scene.
They probably need to survive 2 more places, and they will be over that threshold. Thieves have joined the conversation. If it continues into another game, they will be there. They will be on match point. The question now is whether Falcons will join them, and if Twisted Minds will go on to win this game.
What's that?
To get active again.
He didn't. Look at this aerial view, bro. Okay, so you got Team Prison, Water Tower, Bio, Chemical,
Twisted Minds are playing this one
or Chemistry. Yeah, Chemical.
Like they have done. And Falcons know.
Yeah, see, they're gonna hold him out for a little bit. You know what I noticed? The guy Water Tower doesn't get shot out a lot in these games.
You know,
they might hold them. Yeah.
You can't wallbang it either.
Well, they knew exactly where Twisted Minds would be. They knew that Chemical would be a power position.
Zone, look at Zone.
To go north.
Bio's sitting pretty. Bio and Industries is sitting pretty.
Besides, I guess, Leviathan and Team Vision, who have decided to relocate there. You can see them.
Now it's slowing down. But even like the slow down gameplay, you're still fighting, right? You still have like a slow down version of the game for what? About a minute or two. But there's always a fight being taking place on the map. Compared to Battle Royale, it's like 20 minutes, bro.
You want the opportunity to have your tournament to continue. And who better than to spoil it would be Falcons. Can they manage to find this fight? The thing is, Falcons, they need to find.
They're pushing up. Oh, they got that P-strike on Shifty.
Also need to get themselves over that
Fun fact, I think that door above Shifty is open in pubs. Yes, it always stays open.
Taking over Ammo Shack on the opposite side of the map.
Not a lot of people know that, but in pubs it's always open. In the customs it's open. In pubs you gotta do like a Easter egg.
Likely a slow one. This is not a fight that either team are gonna scam. They are way too experienced for that. We'll check back in if there's more action as the Gentlemates continue to maintain control over Bio on high ground. This is a great position for them to pick up.
Bro, look at all the people in the water.
Could push them past.
Why are they all submarine?
Able to pick up those kills and multi. We're not even into the first multiplier yet. We still got 11 teams.
Gentlemates could get themselves there. That's going to be a question we'll be answering possibly towards the latter stages of this game. If you are CT,
good shots from Blast. Hey, man, listen, I'm tapped into competitive probably a good amount, but I haven't been as tapped in, I would say, honestly, in the last recent years, other than my boys, right? Biffle, Adrian, Swag, Aydan, you know, all my boys. I'm probably missing a few more. So a lot of the teams, guys, I wasn't familiar with their game, like Blast, Gramalok. These guys are nasty. I did not know they were this nasty.
CT Gaming has picked up more kills in the water than on land. I don't know how these guys do it, but shout out to them. They're climbing the leaderboard as well. A lot of money to be had. Whether this is the last map of the day or the beginning of the end, they're still putting points on the board.
Why is that a strat, though?
They are already there.
Why is that a strat? Look at number 11 on the top left-hand side of your map. Bro, I guarantee you he has like a water pistol and it just staying in the water.
Keep an eye on that top left corner. This will have repercussions, and it is a massive pull towards the middle side of the map.
Who is that? Extra J resolve. So if their team needs to spawn back in, they can just spawn in the water.
35 seconds. That's when Falcons will have to keep an eye on
Falcons
where
is good. That's a
TM
green
are.
team on the right.
Benefit
Twisted Mind's gonna have to row
Falcons that
in.
They have right now. Nobody else wants to get involved in what is
But
a
reminder, they
fist
gotta get some points this game. Good shots.
There you go.
Great
The
shots.
virtue. They've got the angle. This is just a matter of
How do you
time
guys
at
feel
this
about
point.
Rebirth competitive though?
That's no problem.
Again,
Falcons are gonna
not
play
even
this
comparing it to
extremely
Battle Royale.
slow.
Rebirth competitive. Do you guys think competitive lives on Rebirth Island? A lot of people were so against Rebirth Island competitive that like, oh no, just keep it Battle Royale, keep it Battle Royale. And it ended up being, I think, more successful than Battle Royale. And my argument too is this, right? Compared to the CDL. In the CDL, you don't just have S&D, right? You don't just have hardpoint. You have S&D, hardpoint, capture the flag. You have different game modes. And that's what World Series of Warzone should be as well.
Get in mortar.
Trying to blitz me right now.
I know, I can't see
got
him.
up.
I can't. Yeah, blitzing.
Yeah, on me.
Cracked one, cracked one, cracked two, cracked two. Cracked three, cracked three.
Oh my god.
One shot, one.
Dead.
Okay, other one, yo, both first.
Yeah,
Good
first on me.
flank.
Dead. Other one, yo, he ran over here somewhere.
I got a UE, popping
On me,
UE.
on me. Right there. Shoot, go! Fucking go! Go!
One more game, press him, let's go. We gotta win this one.
Let's go.
Get up, yeah, go up, go up.
Inappropriate language.
I'm getting a cluster,
Flag.
One more game at the very least. They've done it. Virtus Pro out. Twisted Mind
Oh
out
my God.
entirely.
So
Wholeheartedly
both
from the
Virtus Pro
Falcons,
and
they
Twisted
took the
Minds were
game into
both
their
on
hands.
match point,
They
meaning
said,
they had to
"We
win
are
this
not
game to
done
play
yet.
another
They are
or
reigning
to win the
champions
whole
for a
tournament.
reason, ton.
If they
Job's
didn't win
not
those
done,
this
though.
game, either team, then there's another game.
There will not be
And
an
while
AWC
teams are upping
champion
their
at the
score
end
as soon
of
as they
this
hit the
map,
threshold, which I think is
but there may
135
well be a
points,
couple of teams
after you hit that
who can
threshold, you just got to win the game and you win the tournament.
Within the history of Warzone. But we have a few more teams to get rid of before we end up there. 100 teams have already
Wow.
got themselves over the threshold.
Who
They
is
may well add
this?
A few more to it. Gabe
Gabe
it
with
up when they need
6.
them to. But now the eyes have got to be on Falcons and Gentlemates. They can carry themselves over. Hisoka's found another. Falcons are not there yet. They have denied TM, but they are not there yet. They are not
He's
far away.
cooking.
Falcons, though, do still need to find some kills here, as do Gentlemates.
One of the biggest jobs you had was to wipe the top two teams, but you got to get the points on the board. Gentlemates need them. They've got to win this fight against 100
Oh
Thieves. They
my
come in late
God.
and they win it. 100 Thieves out of here. 100 Thieves have earned enough points. The question is, will the Gentlemates join them past the threshold? Ton, we could very easily see 4 teams past our threshold at the end of this game.
Gentlemates are going to get it done. Falcons have got
Falcons
to make
is
sure.
alive.
Falcons
5
are
teams
5
remaining. They're in the
points
best
away.
spot. There's no way they don't win this game, right?
Shifty will find NQ out the sky. That is a giant.
There's no way.
Skill, but he actually survives there. He manages to survive, but then he does drop. The zone's starting to move.
I love that play from Shifty.
The first one to move is going to be Shifty.
Is he gonna hit that buy station?
The chopper. Oh
Why
my
the
word,
chopper?
There are so many permutations, so many ways that this could end. It could end, though, with no winner. Hisoka trying to survive. Falcons still need points. Gentlemates still need points.
Hisoka takes to the skies. Are you kidding me? A perfect early
Big
rotation. They've got high ground. They've got the angle.
Send it.
Gonna find one from Gentlemates. We
I
see
actually
AG
don't
go
know.
Down to our final 4 teams. We made it to our multiplier. We are looking for this threshold, and the Falcons need a
Oh my God!
Shifty is undeniably shooting straight this game here.
Yeah.
Biffle finds Maddie. They're into the top 2. Falcons. They needed a game. They needed the game of their lives.
Oh God, what's he
to
doing?
confirm themselves on
This should be
match
it.
point to deny
It's a 1v3.
Virtus Pro and Twisted Minds. They will get a chance. Hisoka is here to clean up the pieces. This should be that.
He's done
Can
us.
they get it done? Yes,
He
they
shot in
can.
bodies. Oh my God. Okay, we're going on to the next match. Look at them talk smack
You
too.
will get it done, but
Oh my,
Falcons
he said you are the best player. You are so good. Nice try. Nice try, bro. All right, we're going on to the next match here, chat. What do we think about this, bro?
Are they going to land on someone? Are they going to try and shut them down? And what do everybody else do? Well, Falcons are going to be hotly contested. Sorry, Thieves hotly contested over by Control. Falcons, they've actually backed off here.
Yeah, they don't have to do anything now. You've gained the points. It's all about going for the win here. A little bit of a nuance.
Oh my
though, just a
God.
reminder, if a team wins a game here on match point, the rest of the leaderboard freezes. So it's not just always about getting the match point. It's also about getting those
This is
points that
good.
you can secure, because it's a lot of different cash between second.
Look how many
and
people are at
third.
Control
Down
Center,
here at
bro.
Control, we can see 100 Thieves getting battled by Novo Esports. Thankfully, this has been the case all day long. I'm looking at the kill feed. Well, Shifty, he gets found on out as well. So a little bit of a split coming in from the Falcons right now. And well, Hamud, Exo Esports, they're looking to get on into the fight.
Yeah, I think Shifty was just trying to make it a bit interesting here, control for Thieves, but in the end, it will be Exo, will be Novo to continue this bit of a blend that's going on this side of the map.
Dude, there's so many people Control Center. He's calling a recon drill. But look at how they're playing Control Center, chat. They're not like full setting all around it, right? They're not just jumping around and going in and out. They're playing it, playing tight.
Everything down, set themselves up for rotations. It does not matter how many kills you have. You just have to be the last one standing.
Yep, you heard it.
Elsewhere, we are going to see Twister Mines, of course, in their factory location.
They got their heli taken.
We will see.
They got their heli taken. Wow. So this is where Falcons plays. There's the scoreboard. So Virtus Pro, Twisted Minds, 100 Thieves, Falcons, Gentlemates. The teams with the golden are the teams that if they win this game, they win the whole tournament.
Picks up the heli that Falcons love to use and brings it back on over towards Chemical. A little bit of a forward thinking saying, hey, we're not letting you get the fast rotation because it looks like the zone is going to go ahead and pull away. So while you have these mind games between two of our match point teams battling, for one of our other ones, it's about
Dude, they're just holding it down.
The POI they have done for the last 4 days, and they're making it look pretty damn good.
Shifty, by the way, going to get on the hunt. Penguin will be dealt with by his.
He got out.
Thieves just going to try and hold for now. You're looking for that height with your gate blast. Maybe look over, hope that the Falcons can give you caught down beneath. Skull cleans one up. Biffle Shifty. They've entered through the bottom doorways. We've seen them do all this up multiple
He's
times
playing
over the
sound
last
cues
couple
right now.
days, many a time through this year. Always happy to contest, always happy to.
Yo, that's so sick, the zone shrinking. Yo, man, this land is tough.
There's 10 points between second and fifth. Gentlemates might not be across match point here, but if they do manage to get enough points, they can lift themselves to second and walk away with $150,000.
A lot of storylines brewing here in map number 9. We're basically
There's
right here with
dude, there's still
Cpreds,
3 teams in here, bro.
riding the waves as it's just tension filled in the map, in this booth.
They're just, it's basically team waiting on team.
Couches across the world as we are just watching, waiting to see who
Who's
can
this
come out
team
on top.
fighting? Is that
Gentlemates continuing to fry. Enkyo has been knocked.
Prodigy?
Who's already on 5.
Why does
Is here. Can he manage to find
FOV
vision?
look so tight? Does he play on a tighter FOV?
Down vision. Might be able to get there. As we do see Cams taken on out by 100 Thieves yet again, but Biffle and Shifty have made their way into this top server room side of Control. And you might be able to pin down Thieves.
Okay. What's the plan here? They're holding it down. Aydan going for the jump up. Where are they going? Rowan inside? Aydan's so good, man. Aydan came from Fortnite as well. Now he's competing on a COD.
Aydan going to try and find a little bit of presence here. Circle relatively central. Will pull maybe.
Notice they don't have a lot of eliminations. Elims don't count when you're on match point.
Hazarding a guess here, ladies and gentlemen, where that could go, but while RNG plays into it, everyone will be trying to set themselves up in the best POI, hedge their bet. Skullface will find one crossing down beneath. That's Javi, cleaned on up. And everyone, you can feel it. With these big teams kind of not looking for points right now, everything is slow to a crawl.
Yep, literally what I was just saying. Everyone's just playing so slow.
Well, Twisted Minds, one of our 4
Might need a
teams that's on
snack
match
for
point,
this.
they have this entire southern side of the map free. And it looks like Virtus Pro finally being uncontested in this game.
Wow.
They're looking pretty okay as well. No real need to push across the map, put themselves in a
The last LAN I won was a COD Mobile LAN.
All about the win.
For 100K though.
Gonna go ahead back on up.
Not a million, 100,000.
Separated as well. I like the split here. Leave one player factory, let your other 2 play on the outside. Make sure nobody tries to come on down. But the only thing is, Enigma, while our top 4 teams are hanging on out, we have others that are trying to prove a point.
Oh my god, they got dumped.
He's good for 2. It's looking
Oh my
good.
god, that team just got dumped on. No.
And dropped by Blast at the bottom of the stairwell, so Biffle gonna have to hightail it, find a little bit of coverage, and well, the Thieves will try and bully him out of here, recognizing they have that 3-on-1 advantage. So Biffle, he'll try and lead them on a merry dance, but
I don't like that fight, baby bro.
By Blast. There will be a little bit of urgency here from EXO, but they should now feel
I'll be honest, that fight, if Shifty got one, he would have died there. But if he got the full elim, made it a 1v2, could have played a little bit different. Actually, no, they spawned it pretty fast.
Let this happen time and time again. If you are Biffle and Shifty, you're just trying to maybe catch that opening, bring it into a 2v2, feel way more confident about that fight. With the Thieves, they are just playing with insane chemistry, insane teamwork. Virtus Pro, they've sort of rotated on down, playing through this industry side. A lot of these teams
come on,
Schmitty. From all four corners of this zone,
me and him almost won a duo tournament together. Dude, I want to get back into competing, bro.
They are trying to let us go one more game.
It's hard to dedicate your time into competing tournaments because they scrim and they practice every single day in these environments. I wouldn't mind scrimming and playing tournaments here and there, but like I love making YouTube videos, you feel me? And I've already done competitive. Like I'm in a mindset, I tell my chat this all the time when they ask, like I've been in a mindset where like I've been there, done it. I play tournaments, I've lost them, I've won them, play fun LAN tournaments, I've done it.
I think it's the correct call to back off here. Maybe try and get back up towards your teammates. Just slow things down for a moment. He will be spotted.
I love consecration.
Slips inside. Not going to have much in the way of room to breathe, but actually I think Rocky Sports
wow, they're just chilling.
In that fight, assessing who that may be.
We lose AGAL in the process of that fight. Everybody now realizing that this
he's not
could potentially
moving.
be the final game of the Esports World Cup, and with that, we have to try and get as many points as possible. Really prioritizing a lot of those placement multipliers that are there. Everybody just waiting to see where does this zone pull to.
Are they saying Falcons or Twisted?
Circle number 2.
I think that was Twisted.
Where are we going? Well, we're getting a little bit over, more towards Control Center. Okay. And I'm thinking here, Enigma, time and time again, we have seen this 100 Thieves roster. When they get these zone pulls, they know exactly how they want to play.
Bro, there's so many fans out there, bro, in Ryda.
To try and do it on match point yet, but if there's anything that bodes well, it's some past success.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Falcons have more match point experience than anybody
They're
else.
Sage, bro.
How to finish things off, but they'll have to find a difficult rotation past Control Center. And again, there's 3 teams in that area right now. Virtus Pro going to come in from the north.
I wonder how hot their setup is, bro.
They have to fight through Gentlemates and EXO to get to where they want to be. And also, Rock is starting to take a little bit of an interest here. You've made enough noise. You've actually caught their attention. They could well hold you outside
father-son duo.
circle if they want. Huge open space in the middle of this next circle, ladies and gentlemen, if we do get to that point for some of these teams. So it's not necessarily just finding yourself inside the circle, it's setting yourself up for a bit of cover at that point.
This is crazy, but look who's made their way on in control. The Falcons are here. Shifty's down. Soka's down. Can you manage to get the full? Can you find DiazBiffle? Where is he?
Diaz last one alive. Shifty is alive as well, but not here. He flew away.
You could take out a huge opportunity, but Blast, yes, he goes down. And Skull, he just doesn't see Diaz. And all Biffle has to do is just stay alive. Let the others get on in. Skull, he's going to go ahead and try to take the fight. Biffle is going away. He does get caught on down, but it's not before you're both.
There's this teammate spawned up, though, so they're chilling.
Where do they go? All the way back towards 10.
Dan, control's a hard break, bro. If you hold control, it's such a hard break.
They do not need to move out of their POI. They don't need to chase this down.
It was nervy for a moment there, though. Shifty was considering coming back into that control center area, and if he had done, he would have found himself on the receiving end.
Bro, this team literally plays underneath. What place did they get?
Again, dude,
they don't move.
Starts to find their way across this map. For Twisted Minds, it's the underground tunnel play. That's what they're using. Skip prison. Avoid a lot of the fights. They may well not get much choice soon. Smitty's trying to hold that backside just in case to protect their exit if required. Gentlemates, we've spoken about this. They patrol this.
They really just spawned up inside. We're gonna be playing in that tunnel.
Point or part of that.
Yeah, see, Virtus Pro looks like they're trying to regain towards
they got around. They're done
outside of control as a fight against AGAL is happening. Sage and Noobs, they are both dropped alongside. And well, Doggy gets fouled by Clumsy.
They're done.
Well, I think that's a Virtus Pro elimination here in map number 9. They led our lobby by points, but I don't know if it's going to be enough for them to secure second.
Setting up on the boat if you're AGAL. Falcons again. I've got to find this very difficult rotation because the zone is actually going to pull them basically past control.
What's the play here, baby D?
Overwatch if you are 100 Thieves. So how you play
That's a tough route. I pull up the map. I think it pulls in north of this.
Way through this tournament, so you're not going to get there for free. So what's the play?
Yeah, it does. Look at top left hand side. It's over control.
And this standoff could well decide so much of this tournament, the entire Esports World Cup, really, because Control Center's in the next zone.
Good shotties.
Solid spot to see it out from there.
Yeah, I mean, I like where Gentlemates are sitting on the other side, but for Falcons, you called it on out. They have to make their way on in. Skull, he has this read. The shots are good. These tents, they don't provide much cover. Can you manage to hit the wall bang?
Oh, we got him.
You're not able to, but Gabe, he's going to follow it on up with his Cypher, and Blast surges on out, cuts down DiazBiffle. One last member of the Falcons out towards the boat side, and maybe you think you have the opportunity to stay here, but you don't realize you have 3
Here's
members
a free
of
buy.
AGAL who are looking
W.
to lock down
Shifty gets
this
him
boat.
up.
But for Shifty, it's no kills in hand, but it doesn't matter. He hits the buy station, gets Biffle back on in. Biffle will be able to
Control center is a power. Oh my
God,
god, control center is a power position.
Towards the sky. Can you manage?
Dude, that is such a hard spot to break.
You do. While that's happening, Evos taken off the map as well. So a couple of our teams were trying to keep us going. One more game, just dropping like flies. And as the zone goes ahead and pulls,
Aydan Z Smith Almond.
Yeah, but that end zone is horrible for everybody else, for the Gentlemates. They will be set up center zone. You've also got their anchor in Hallow pushed off towards that backside. Sorry, Gromalok to make sure that it is protected. He's just trying to clear a bit of land. But you can see so many teams now starting to realize that they've got to make this rotation. Falcons are out of here.
Falcons is done.
With them over towards
They were on match point, I believe, too.
Started to make their rotation up through the trees as well.
I look at this. I love this. You have to play
100 Thieves above Twisted Minds, which is Aydan's team underneath them. Look at all the loadouts to the right. That dude, this is so sick.
They're playing on top of Twisted Minds right now.
Come on.
They're trying to dive in and out of this smoke. Hold this high ground. If Thieves can manage to do this and push from the top side, this is going to be crazy. But Gromalok, he is looking to cut down.
Look at all the smokes. No way. Yeah, Skull got overpeaked it a little bit.
Grom's gonna clean that one up. So you got 2 left. If you are the Thieves, rated flying to move.
The Molotovs coming in.
Throw out the Molotovs. The strike's coming on over the top. Can Gabe stay alive? The problem is going to slip off towards this left side. It's not going to be for free. AG Global here for the fight.
Twisted Minds, they've made their way on out. They're trying to use these loadouts as a little bit of headies, but the French on the side, they are trying to stop it.
Wow.
Your sights to the left. Blast down. Gabe Kuhn down. I haven't seen 100.
Oh my god, and Ikea with the flare.
He comes up from behind. The shots are firing. Gromalok turns his sights towards the other way. FaZe, they're here to play spoiler. They move on up. Gromalok on 13. He's able to knock down flank. He's able to get the full. They are looking to close this one out.
Everyone slaughtered as they cross to the open ground.
Yeah,
he's going to go low, try and pick Tctekk back up. You still have one of the AG Global players in, but the Gentlemates, the French
wow.
go nuclear here in map 9 in order to push themselves into this final fight. Nadog will survive for a moment.
There it is.
But it will be Enkyo to clean
there it is.
things up here. I'm seeing at least 20 kills on the board.
Oh my god, dude. Let's go, guys. Come on. That's how you do it. Let's go. Good job, guys. See? That's how you know.
Just to get to map number 10, it is a marathon.
You're talking too much smack.
And let's see who still has gas in the tank.
Well, we take a quick look at the landings here, and of course, the Gentlemates will be contested initially by Vision. VP
where does
landing for free over by
are both EU teams over at Bio? Yeah.
On control center, Thieves have company in EXO and in the Falcons, but they find the kills at least. And well, for the Falcons, they will see themselves.
Compact Jackal. Can you pick up the Jackal? Jackal's meta. Pick it up.
Can take a breath for now. The rest of the lobby will have to figure it out.
Oh man.
And for Team Vision,
who is your guys' favorite competitive player? Don't say me now. Who's your guys' favorite comp player, would you say?
The Gentlemates, if they can manage to win this fight against Team Vision, I got to assume their chances of winning this map skyrocket. Already some early fights. Great Molotov from Enkyo. Back down some of the members. You see Lennon slide on out to the left. Lennon and PPKill trying to create some sort of crossfire here right now. But
100 Thieves, Gentlemates, Virtus Pro, Twisted Minds, Falcons.
Back up with his fellow
FaZe in 8th.
Trying to retake this fight, but look who's lurking on this outside.
What team is that Penguin team on? Because that water strat is funny to me.
Look to push on out of this to maybe get involved. But Nahv, he's already going to do so. Just taking a quick peek over with his loadout Cypher. No surprise there. Everybody just, I think, trying to do their best to stave off the opposition.
I do wonder if you knew who was on the other end of that gunfight. If you actually shoot if you're noobs,
they're 13.
Someone like Gromalok.
What team is that?
Will be eliminated first here. They fall early. 100 Thieves. They have company at control center, as they so often do. EXO continuing to stick around, hang around, but also on Novo. Javi will find. Bro,
they're just look at all this, bro. They're just snaked out of their mind.
Shoulder and just stay alive, but we'll actually take a little bit of damage. Forced to back off. The bait and switch is
wow.
there, though. Thieves,
I gotta start snaking more, bro. I be playing rank sometimes, I should be throwing that snake. And it's such an OP tactic. It's like, why use it in pubs? Sometimes, why even use it in rank? I'm done. I don't even know how he just got eliminated.
On that submarine, so it's essentially a 2v3 most of the way through this fight.
Look at how many people, bruh.
Oh, Biffle, Shifty. They want to get back on into this. Some great shots onto Havix. Shifty not going to get...
You know what I noticed? I was about to say, Shifty and Diaz, I feel like need to play tighter inside control.
So got the third, still back on over towards Stronghold. So you're just trying to...
Oh my God, dumped on.
Side of 100 Thieves. His blast is taken on out. Gabe, he's going to slide up from the bottom, and he's able to find Shifty, but Diaz, good for the trade.
No, that other team just sold it. Bro, if that team wasn't there, bro, oh my God, Falcon. Oh!
He's not gonna be able to clean it on up though.
Diaz just dumped on 2 of them. Shifty dumped on 1. Everyone who just fought right there. D and Skull lives.
Just to try and stay alive. Other 2 teammates, they've spawned back on in. Now here comes the question, Enigma. Do they try and land and on up with Skullface, or do they maybe just try and maybe back off for a moment?
Yeah, they're kind of assessing.
There's 3 teams there.
Skullface is doing incredibly well. He actually finds one that's going to allow Gabe Kuhn back in. I'm pretty sure that you have blast floating, so if Larry's landed in the water, and we'll have.
I think too many teams here is low-key helping 100 Thieves. Because it's a big enough POI, bro, where they know if they know how to control it, they're just not moving, and the other teams are fighting.
Finds Harvey, cleans him up. So where then is Cams? You won't have to worry about him for too long. He's considering just backing off here, maybe towards his anchor. 100 Thieves locking this down. They struggled so much with the earlier stages of this LAN environment, but they're feeling.
Oh my goodness.
Today.
Yeah, they can see this zone. They know it's going to be pretty central for
Bro.
a while, so they're not going to be forced to move just yet. Natural loadouts will spawn on in. Back down at bioweapons. Gramalok, Hollow, and Enkyo, the Gentlemates, just put on an
Bio Gramalok fighting FIFA and the boys.
Them here on match point and the top of our leaderboard. It's been a battle against Team Vision all day long. And well,
good shots.
He'll get some early sights onto Echo from Team Vision and cut him on down. And a little maybe European love.
Wow, little body shot. You shoot someone's body in Rebirth? Lock the doors.
Get that win over Team Vision. That's going to give them a lot of runway here on this map.
Yeah, taking a look at the lay of the land then for Twisted Minds.
Who are they fighting? Robstar? And just 1 team. It looks like there's 2 teams here. Well, I mean, there's 2, but like my bad, 3 teams here. He got P-Strike. He just tanked it though.
Yet more purchase from JGOD, who stuck himself inside the doorway. And will make you feel quite comfortable. There is 1 EVOS player in the tower above you, like there's going to be Robstar, but otherwise Twisted Minds feeling comfortable as they move forward. The Falcons, they're squeezing up towards.
I can't tell. So they're saying Twisted or Falcons, bro.
Gentlemate's comfortable in Bio, VP comfortable in Chem.
I wonder why none of them rock FMJ. I wonder if FMJ could take someone out like in the tower.
They realize if they can take out this player in the tower, it's going to let them, I think, play up from this factory side in through headquarters. And
You got money.
just so much easier. You can see the
What a beautiful flash.
on top of Robstar, and he's just doing everything he can to stay alive for the time being. We did look at for the moment. We are going to see Twisted Minds trying to back on up. Falcons have started to make their way on through. I'm looking at the kill feed though. Team Vision.
Oh, he's got him. His team is with him. Who is that? Why would you wide peek that?
Well enough. Drumlock will be there to clean. It was there for the coverage either way.
Uh-oh, Falcons.
Cams will actually knock Biffle here, so Shifty's got quite a bit of work to do both sides. Harvey goes high, and you do lose Biffle in the cleanup, so Shifty got to figure it out himself. If there's anyone who certainly can take on a team 1v2, it's this man. Arguably the straightest shooter in our scene. But 2 players looking to land on him at the same time.
Damn.
So Shifty sent packing. Soko will still be up, but it's in
Oh my God. Look at how much he's, by the way, look how much he's looking up to his top left-hand side of monitor. He's looking at his minimap. So many people think I'm cheating, but it's because I look at my minimap. They're on land. On land with professionals, overseas, not cheating. And you could see how much he looks top left.
One thing we've seen the Falcons do.
That's a perfect example, bro.
Their ability to absolutely cut
Excuse me.
through zone on the other side of the map. For the Gentlemates, it's going to be continuing this battle with Team Vision. Maybe a couple of those body shots coming back to bite them. Enkyo swings on out, is able to find a couple shots onto FIFA kill, cracks the armor.
Double control freak is crazy. Oh, he's locked in. He got that gamer posture.
Starting to push them, but for Virtus Pro, they are doing what they did to get to this point anyway. It's Sage on top of Chemical, and well, it's Donkey and Nuke running amok in prison. And I
Running
think
him
Sage
up.
is the right idea here. Keep your eyes towards this bio side. You know that the Gentlemates are going to be on over there, and if you can just even throw a little bit of a wrench into the plan of the French, you might be able to buy yourself some time.
Yeah, Absolutely. So many of these teams looking for
Making
each
the
other
play.
in defeat. If they can get an advantage in the fight, expect them to squeeze up on it.
That looks so sus. That looks so sus.
Yeah, you got 2 of those VP bodies over towards prison. That zone's going to
Oh my
continue to
God.
drag, looking very
Dude, locked on through the wall.
Diaz
Diaz traded.
Soka's going to be helping Biffle in the fight. Knocks come through. Traded situation. All 3 of the Falcons squeezing up together. No Soka anchor situation here. And that's partly why.
Who is this? Oh, Vortex Cams? I ain't gonna lie. Not in a disrespectful right. At this moment in this tournament, they're getting kind of dumped on every time I see. There's always another team dumping on them. I saw them get dumped on by 100 Thieves. Like, they're getting bullied. My hand cam's getting hot. I have to turn off.
Maintain their role here as the dynasty in Warzone. A lot of map left to play, though. We're still only missing 1 team coming to the end of zone
Clumsy.
number 3. The gentlemen, they've moved on over towards concrete. You lose Enkyo in the
Clumsy
process,
dumped
but
on him, I ain't gonna lie.
Cleanly clean up phase yet again. Hopefully Enkyo, he's gonna be able to stay alive. Can you get the tap on here? Guard Gromlov, and he'll be able to. I like this concrete positioning from the gentlemen.
Yeah, I think this is really good early rotation coming through. We've seen this from time.
He's trying to get the res.
Over here. Not sure what that gameplay was supposed to be, but you are out of here if you are Leviathan.
Penguin.
Team wiped off the map.
There's still no water, bro.
A relatively comfortable. Some of our teams are trying to rotate.
Chad, I know that'd be you guys, bro.
Behind them, Team Vision, a squad that they've pretty much put belt to ass to all the way through this map. But there will be Virtus Pro finding a bit of purchase into them as well as they try and control the edge of that circle and move in with it.
Well, look where Twisted Minds has moved on up to the zone. It's going to pull them out of factory, so they decide to play in through prison side. They're going to hold this bottom area.
Bottom prison. No one, does anyone land prison, like bottom prison? If you know how to loot it, it's actually a goated spot. You can go cafeteria to this room to showers, or even cut to the right. Like there's a good amount of chests, even front prison by Lighthouse.
They don't have to take any of these fights. They can manage to just dive them if they need to. And it looks like the tunnel is going to be their option. But look who's moving on up. It's AGAL. I thought the AGAL may be able to hit the timing, but it's a couple of thermites.
Oh my God, it's all out war, bro.
It comes on out. Twisted Minds, can you slide on through here? Scum, and he's going to slide on out. He's trying to be able to play his life.
Wow.
But look who's surging on forward. It is Aydan.
Aydan dumped on his old teammates, by the way. He teamed with Rated, I believe. Damn.
As they are looking to waltz their way to a victory on match point.
When we talk about death ball, ladies and gentlemen, that is how that plays out. Nice and close and personal.
Dongy down.
Dongy, by the way, peeled off by Prodigy. So Virtus Pro will be down a man, looking to make this next rotation over from Prison Courtyard. And they're being hunted over there. Falcons have found themselves on the steps. They've got Soka out.
100 Thieves far right-hand side.
Just trying to set themselves up. Actually, I think Soka's joined the front lines. He has indeed. Shifty, sorry, who's anchoring in at this point for the Falcons. Maybe have to pay attention to the fact that they've got some players in the water behind them, but his Gentlemate's under pressure at concrete.
Thank you. He's got to stay alive here. It's Team Vision. They've fully surrounded him. He's able to bring down FIFA kill. Is he going to be able to get the plates back on in? Tempered will help him reset this fight very, very quickly. He takes down Echo. Is it a
Oh my God, he almost dumped on them.
It is not. Lennon. It's on the line, and he will get the final kill. And you can
that
see
squad almost got spat on.
In all of the Gentlemates fans
Bad.
here in the arena.
Bullet away for a 1v3 that would have given you great endgame positioning. VP will fight back though against Rock Esports, managing to win out here. However, you are missing Dongy in this engagement, so you're going to have to do it as a 2 if you're going to close this out. 9 squads still remain.
We got noobs.
Applying pressure to Evos, who took
I mean, bruh.
Made of paper, boys, and Norbstar will fall, but the teammates
The thermite.
are going to be feeling much better about this.
Soka has been dropped on the other side, by the way, by some
Oh my God.
Minds, and I love what Virtus Pro
Does he have a gas? He doesn't even have a gas mask. He just said, I'm gonna let that chopper sing.
Can you manage to get that full? You can. Showstopper's gonna do one to slide.
Oh, he does have gas. Bro, Noobs is a sentry gun, bro. He's still fighting. Look at the minimap. Dude, Virtus Pro, Falcons is such a good spot. Noob's done.
Making their way through tunnel, and just like that, Virtus Pro, they have been taken off our map. So not only have the Gentlemates made an exit, but so have Virtus Pro. It's just 100 Thieves, Twisted Minds, and Falcons.
Soka got company behind him. Exo just gonna be a thorn in the side for now, a nuisance really that you really want to swat away. And now the red comes through. 100 Thieves.
Look at number 12. Look at number 12 on the minimap. That's another team. Yo, it's this team.
Towards tunnel side. I don't know if they recognize each other's there. But this could be a fight for win condition. You've got squad number 2. That's Team Vision in the mix as well.
We are coming down to the final moments. Twisted Minds, they want to just go ahead, hold this tunnel. If the Falcons are not careful, they could find themselves directly in the line of sight of not only Twisted Minds,
Echo gets one.
100 Thieves. Echo, Team Vision.
Oh my God, bro.
Against XO Esports.
This might be the greatest tournament ever.
100 Thieves going to lock themselves down around
Ever.
the shack, not having to worry about any pressure from the backside. Falcon's going to have to flood forward at some
Look at
point.
them.
Circle's going to drag hard towards them though, so all about these fights in the open territory.
I mean, Falcons, Twisted Minds, Thieves, they're in great position right now. No matter where this is going to go ahead and pull. XO Esports taking on out Team Vision. They are the only team not on match point.
FIFA's
here,
team
ladies and
low-key is
gentlemen.
gonna
They
chop
have an
them.
opportunity to put us to one more game,
FIFA's team
but it's
low-key
3
chocks
out of 4
them.
squads. They are here. 100 Thieves, they're going to make a gas play. They're trying to set themselves up already in control.
Soka is going to be run over here a little bit. People kill Echo, find kills. It's just Shifty going to be standing tall, and he will and he will
I mean, yo, that team low-key kind of chalked Falcons.
Oh no! You've still got 100 Thieves on that rotation. Thieves lose 2. Twisted Minds in the best position to see it all.
It's all self-revives. It's Twisted Minds. They're here on top of control, but look who's still in the zone. They're not taking damage. Team Vision.
Almond down,
they are
Z-Smith,
here,
they're
and it's
all
gonna be
down.
Cluster that comes in up over the top. Skullface hops on out. He's going to be able to get the revive, but the self-revives on top of control are coming on in. Gabe sighting on up.
Do they not have
Can't get
nades?
Anybody to peek a shoulder. Team Vision, they're looking at control as well. They can't manage to see anybody of 100 Thieves, but the zone will finally.
No one has any nades, bro.
He's gonna race this through. Look at them.
I mean, this guy does, but-
Just to get Smitty and Aydan up. Can you stand though? Before that circle starts to squeeze, it's the last
Yo,
one.
why does Gabe have his knife out? Teabagging.
You're up high for the Twisted Minds. Lennon, he's been able to find all.
Let me see with it. Listen, if I'm on the far left, someone's watching this row, and the other two are going.
Trying to keep their tournament alive. Echo and Lennon, they're gonna move
Yeah,
outside, but
FIFA
Z-Smith,
went
he pops
in.
up, he finds
FIFA should
Lennon. The
have
knock
peeked
is
on
there.
this
He's
side. This is where they would have been peeking from, not the left-hand side. FIFA pushed in. Well, FIFA should have watched up top and let the other two worry about the row. Oh my God, and just like that, Aydan, Almond, and Z-Smith are your EWC 2025 $1 million Rebirth Island tournament. Oh my God, look how hyped they are. That's so sick. If you guys enjoy the content or want to see me compete in the next one, smack a like button, drop a sub, comment down below. Absolute bangers out the boys.